Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup haul. I recently did some shopping at the drugstore and also at Myer, which is a department store in Australia, and also David Jones as well. Those are the two big department stores in Australia where I find you can get a lot of cheaper makeup but also some more high-end makeup as well. I picked up a few makeup products and I thought I would show you guys what I got. I've tested out a few of the products already, so I can give you a little bit of a review on those, and then the other ones I haven't tried out just yet. I love doing makeup haul videos. I think they're really fun and it's exciting to see what new products are out there as well. So if you'd like to see this makeup haul video, then please keep watching. And the first product I picked up is this Purity 3-in-1 cleanser for face and eyes. I've never tried this one before, but I've seen so many good reviews on it. I've been wanting to try it for such a long time. So when I was at the shops and I was picking up a few extra things, I saw this on my way to the register, which, you know, they always put really good products near the register that makes you want to buy more. So I saw this and I was like, yes, it's about time I tried it out. So I picked this one up. So this is the Purity Cleanser by Philosophy. And it says, "Purity is natural. We come into this world with all the right instincts. We are innocent and therefore perceive things as they should be rather than how they are. Our conscience is clear, our hands are clean, and the world at large is truly beautiful. It is at this time we feel most blessed. To begin feeling young again, we must begin with the most basic step of all, the daily ritual of cleansing." So I thought that's a really cool little inscription on the front of the bottle. It just makes it a little bit more interesting as well. And then on the back of the bottle here, it says that this is a 3-in-1 cleanser formulated for all skin types, so that's really good whether you're dry, oily or combination. Anyone can use this cleanser. And it says it replaces your makeup remover, eye makeup remover, facial cleanser and toner. So it does all those things in one product, which I think is really good because sometimes, I know like myself, I can be a bit lazy when it comes to skincare. It is very important, but sometimes I'm like, I just want to hurry up and get my makeup off. I'll just use a makeup wipe and that's it. But this pretty much does a lot of different things in one. So it's your cleanser, your eye makeup remover for mascara, which is especially hard to get off, and it also acts as a toner as well. So I thought that was really great. And then it also says that it deep cleans pores and hydrates as it melts away makeup. So I think this is going to be really good for me with having dry skin. I do find a lot of cleansers can be quite drying on my skin. They can take away a lot of moisture, but this one's meant to be quite hydrating at the same time. So I'm really looking forward to trying this one out, and I'll definitely let you guys know how I like it. I picked up a couple of different foundations. I've been on a little bit of a foundation kick recently, just trying to find some more affordable foundations to wear on an everyday basis. And I did want to try a few more drugstore products, so when I saw these foundations, they were all on sale, which is always a good thing. You can save yourself a little bit of money, so I just decided to pick these up. And the first one is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. Now I already have this one in my tan colour, which I'm wearing today, but I decided to get it in my pale colour when I'm not wearing any fake tan. Coming into winter in Australia, sometimes I don't always tan because it's winter, it's raining outside. You're not always going to want to look bronzed and glowing, which I usually do want to look like that, but in winter sometimes you stay in a lot more or you wear a lot more clothes to cover up, so you don't necessarily need to tan. So this is going to be my colour for when I'm my natural paler self. And I got it in the shade number 120 Classic Ivory. Now I find with foundation for pale skin it's very hard to find a good colour. It's either too warm and too orange, or it just looks too pink on my skin. This one I swatched on the back of my hand and a little bit on my face, and it just matched me perfectly. So I've been really loving the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth that I have already in my tan shade. So I'm really looking forward to using this one on an everyday basis when I'm a little bit more pale. And this next one I picked up just kind of caught my eye because it's from Rimmel London and it's called Insta Flawless. So I was like, who doesn't want to have flawless looking skin? So this one is a Perfecting Radiant Skin Tint. I have been on the lookout for a tinted moisturiser or a BB cream recently because I just want to start wearing a lot less product on my skin during the day, because I just find by the end of the day sometimes if you're wearing too much foundation or too much product on your skin, it just starts to look a little bit dry and it just starts to look a little bit worn off as well. So I've been wanting to find something a lot lighter, so I really wanted to try this one out. I'm interested to see how it works. I haven't tried it just yet. I got the shade number 006 Light Medium. It only had 2 shades I believe, so this one is going to be more of my tan shade. And this one says it has SPF 15, which is always good to have some sunscreen in your foundation or tinted moisturisers. It gives a natural looking glow, 24-hour moisturisation, and it primes and perfects. pretty much everything I look for in a foundation, tinted moisturiser or BB cream. So I'm really looking forward to trying this one out. I might do a first impression, or I might use it in a tutorial coming up really soon. So I'm excited to try out this Rimmel Insta Flawless Radiant Skin Tint. And the next foundation I picked up is this one by Revlon, and it is the Colour Whipped foundation. I've seen so many people talk about this on social media, saying it's their favourite drugstore foundation, so I thought, you know, I might try it out. This one is always a little bit more expensive at the store. So when I saw that this one was on sale, I believe it was about 50% off, so I decided to try it out. I got this one in the shade number 320 Warm Golden, which will be my tan shade. I'm really interested to see how this works because I'm not usually a fan of whipped foundations or mousse-like textures. I just find sometimes it just looks a bit heavy on the skin, or it doesn't give as much coverage. So I'm really excited to see how this one works out for me. And so this is what the product looks like inside. It looks like a really soft, moussey texture. So let's put a bit on the back of my hand. Blends out really, really nicely. It's so incredibly soft and smooth. And you can see that's blended pretty much into my skin really well. So I think this is going to look really nice, and I'm excited to try this one out as well. This one doesn't really have any claims as to what it does on the jar here. It's a nice big glass jar. It just says on the top 24 hours, so I'm assuming that means it's 24-hour wear, but I'm not sure about the finish, whether it's meant to be more matte, more hydrating and dewy. So I'm just going to have to try it out and see how I like it, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Recently I did pick up the e.l.f. blush palette from Kmart, and I absolutely fell in love with that. The pigment of those is just incredible. There's such a good colour range with the e.l.f. palettes as well, and they're really, really affordable. So when I saw that there was a contour palette available, I needed to go to the shop and pick it up. I've tried to get my hands on it a few times already, and it's always been sold out. And lucky enough, I was at Kmart the other day, and I just kind of strolled past the beauty aisle because I usually can't help myself going past the makeup aisle when I'm in Kmart. And I did see that they had one left, so I thought, this is fate. I pretty much need to get it. So this is the e.l.f. contour palette here. I really like the packaging. It just is nice and black and sleek, and just has the picture of the colours on the front. So this is what it looks like. It's the same packaging as the blush palette. I don't believe there's any other colours because this doesn't have a shade number on the back or a shade name or anything, so I'm assuming this is just the one shade that you can get it in. So it just comes with this really nice big mirror on top, and then these are the shades here. So I can't wait to try this out. These shades look beautiful. This is just looking like an amazing contour colour. I can't wait to try this out. I haven't used this yet. I really picked it up the other day, so I thought I'd save it for this haul, but I am definitely going to try it out very soon, possibly in my next tutorial, to see how it goes. So in this palette you've got your nice warm bronze shade, your contour shade, you've got a matte yellow banana highlight shade, and then this one has some more sheen in it, which is a little bit of a lighter shade as well. So it has everything that you need in this one little compact palette. So this would be perfect for traveling, and I'm just really, really excited to try it out. If I love this as much as I love the blush palette, then e.l.f. is just doing amazing things. So those are some swatches there. I'm not sure if they're coming up as strong on camera, but the powder does feel a little bit more on the chalkier side than the blush ones do. So I'm hoping that's not going to look too dry on my skin, but I do really love the contour shade. That was the most creamy one out of all of them, so I'm really happy with that one there. And yeah, I'm just going to have to try it out, and hopefully I really like it. Next, I picked up a new bronzer, and this one is by Rimmel, and it is the Waterproof Natural Bronzing Powder. As soon as I saw this one, it just reminded me of MAC Give Me Sun for some reason. It's just got the same sort of warm tone to it, a little bit more on the orange tone side, but not overly orange, if you know what I mean. It's just more of a warm base bronzer, which I especially love in summer, just to give your skin just such a beautiful warm bronze look to it. So when I saw this one, I was like, oh, I really want to try it out just to see how it compares to MAC Give Me Sun, because then I don't have to use that one as much, because it is a lot more expensive and I don't want to go through it as quickly. So this is what it looks like here. It's just got this really pretty sun design in the center, and I just think this color is absolutely beautiful, and I really, really hope it's as similar to MAC Give Me Sun as I think it is. It's got the tiniest little bit of sheen to it, but it feels so amazingly smooth and creamy, so I'm really excited to try this one. So that is the swatch there. It did take me a few goes to get this pigment, so it is a little bit less pigmented than MAC, which you would expect for being a drugstore brand, but in terms of the colour, I think it's quite close, so this might be a really good drugstore dupe for MAC Give Me Sun. So I'm going to try this one out probably in my next video. I haven't used it just yet, but I'm really excited to see how it looks on the skin, and I'm just hoping and praying that it's going to work for me and it's going to look just as nice as Give Me Sun does. So I was shopping around David Jones the other week, and I can't remember what I actually went in there for, but in true style I ended up walking past the makeup aisle, and out of the corner of my eye I saw that there was a Balm stand and that they were having a 40% off clearance sale, and I was just like, I can't believe this. I've been wanting to get the Balm products for quite a while, so I went over and had a look, and to my amazement they had one left of this product that I've been wanting to get for such a long time, and it's always sold out, and it is the Balm Bahama Mama Bronzer. It was definitely a sign, it was the last one left, so it was calling my name, Carly, you need to get me. So I said, okay, sure, I'll get you. So this one is just such a raved about bronzer. It's a really beautiful contour shade, and I've just been wanting to try it out for such a long time, so I'm really happy that it was the last one left and that I could pick it up. First off, the packaging of the Balm products is just so beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's got like a Hawaiian girl on the front with a grass skirt and all these different coloured flowers. It just looks really beautiful. Obviously, being called Bahama Mama, it's in the Bahamas. And so this is the inside. You get a nice little cute mirror on top, and then this is the shade. So it's a really beautiful, cooler toned colour. So it would be perfect for contouring. I did use it today as my contour, and I just absolutely loved it. So I can tell this is going to be one of my favourite colours to contour with. So I'm really happy I picked this one up, and I can't wait to use this one in a tutorial very shortly. And so that is a swatch there, so you can just see it's quite a light to medium toned cool shade. You can definitely build this one up. It does apply on the skin quite pigmented on my cheeks, so probably not as much with my finger swatching it, but with a brush it does pick up a lot more colour, so it just looks incredibly beautiful on the skin. I think this is the perfect contour shade. It's not too dark where it looks really muddy or just doesn't look too nice at all, and it's not too light that it's not going to show up. So I think this is going to work for quite a few different skin tones, and I just think it's going to look really beautiful on everyone's skin. So if you haven't tried out the Balm Bahama Mama Bronzer, do yourself a favour and go out and get it. I've also been wanting to get this blush colour for such a long time, and once again it was always out of stock, and just to my good gracious luck, I saw it in David Jones when they were having the sale, so I had to pick it up. And it's this blush called Hot Mama. I've seen so many people use this. It's meant to be a really good dupe for NARS Orgasm, and I totally agree. The colour is beautiful and I'm just so in love with it already. So you can see it's this beautiful peachy pink tone colour with shimmer. It's got some golden reflex in it. It does pretty much look like NARS Orgasm. I would say it's just slightly lighter and a little bit less pigmented, which I probably prefer. NARS Orgasm can be quite in your face and quite bright, so this one is just the perfect softer alternative. I am wearing it on my cheeks today. Just gives the most beautiful sheen, and it just looks really nice and glowing on the skin. So this is definitely going to be one of my staple blush products to use for summer, but I'm probably going to use it all year round because I'm in love with it already. And so that is the swatch there. This formula is so amazing. It's so buttery and smooth and creamy to swatch. It's just incredible. So I'm just in love with the colour. I always love to use more peachy, pinky tone blushes, more coral shades than anything too bright. So this is definitely going to be one of my favourites, I can tell, and I just love that it has that slight golden reflex sheen to it. It just looks so beautiful and glowing on the skin. And the last two products I picked up are these two lipsticks by Rimmel London, and they are from the Kate Moss collection. I've been wanting to try some of her lipsticks for quite a while, and I just don't know why I haven't ever picked them up. I've just kind of looked at them and been like, oh yeah, I want to try it, and then I just somehow move on to something else. So these were also on sale. They were 50% off, so I had to jump on and grab them. So this one was the last one left, and you'll see in a minute probably why. I was a little bit disappointed with this, but they are such beautiful colours. I love the packaging of these. I just think it's so adorable. It's got Kate's signature with a little love heart on top. I think it's amazing that the lipstick tube is the actual colour of the lipstick, so that way you know what colour that you're reaching for. So this one is the number 42, and this is more of a cream sheen type finish. If you're familiar with MAC lipsticks, I think everyone kind of compares lipstick formulas to MAC because they're so popular, but this one I would say is more like a creamy finish to it. And this is the colour. It's just a really beautiful, soft, pinky brown tone colour. I am wearing it on my lips today with a little bit of gloss on top, and it's just going to be such a staple nude product. I just really love this colour already. I definitely prefer these types of shades than something that's too cool tone pink. I just find they don't really suit me all that much, but Something that's a little bit more warm tone, or it's got a little bit more brown in it for a pink shade, I find just looks really beautiful. So I think this is going to be one that I'm going to keep in my handbag when I need a lipstick to quickly chuck on if I'm going somewhere. So this one I'm definitely happy I picked up. And it's the Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick in the shade 42. The next one I picked up here is this beautiful bright red. Once again, it's got Kate's signature in black with the love heart. And this is the number 111 Kiss of Life. This was the last one left. I wanted to get a nude and a red, and all the other reds were sold out because it was 50% off, so everyone's going a bit crazy. So this was the last one left I saw. I quickly grabbed it, threw it in my cart, and just went up to the register without even checking, and I probably should have done that because when I took the lid off, this is what I saw. So it's broken off at the top here. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to take it back because it doesn't look all that appetizing. I mean, the colour is, you know, still great, but it just doesn't look very sanitary. So I think I'm going to take this back. Hopefully they've got some more in stock now. Even if I have to pay full price, well, what can you do? But I really, really love the colour of this one. I think it's a beautiful pinker tone red, which is what I usually prefer to wear. I just think it flatters my skin tone a bit more than more of the warmer tone reds, but I really, really like this colour. I'll swatch it for you so you can see because I don't want to try it on my lips just in case. It is quite unsanitary. I am going to sanitize it with alcohol as well before I swatch it, just so to get rid of any bacteria or anything like that. And this one is a matte formula, and I really, really like matte formulas for dark lip colours, especially red, because they don't tend to bleed, come off your lips, or they don't tend to wear away as much. So I do prefer mattes when it comes to red lipsticks especially. So I was really happy when I saw that this was a matte formula. So those are the swatches there. Oh my god, that red is so beautiful. Why does it have to be broken? Oh god, I'm going to have to take it back because I can't keep it like that. It just doesn't look very nice. And then this is the swatch of that beautiful nude pink shade. So the formula of both of these is amazing. They swatch really, really nicely. The pigment is amazing for drugstore quality. So Rimmel lipsticks I find are definitely some of the best quality. I have one called Rimmel Nude Delight, which is one of my absolute favourite nude lipsticks. If I'm ever in a bit of a rush and I just want to grab a nude, I'll tend to go for that because it just looks really, really pretty on the lips. So I'm really happy I found some more that I like and that are really pigmented and just as beautiful as well. So those were all the products I picked up in my makeup haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and you saw some products that you might have been on the lookout for, and you can get a little bit of a review and see the colours of those. Can't wait to try these out in some tutorials coming soon. So make sure to subscribe to my channel down below so you don't miss out on those, and give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.